I do want to rematch Keyshawn with the story. Run that back. I've been in there with Keyshawn, so I know how it is to be in there with Keyshawn. You know, this is my first fight at 140 in a long time, and he moving up to 140, so maybe it could happen. I do want to rematch Keyshawn with the story.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 10. Now an opening has the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Ready? Here we go. Start. Ready? Off play action. He'll set up to throw.
Oh, goodness, man.
Out of Miami. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Get back here. Get back here. Mommy, Pop. Mommy. Mommy.
Okay, ready? From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Hey, red. Ready?
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 31-yard line.
Check white. Yellow, go. Go red, 10.
Here's our first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Go pink. Yellow, 20. Cut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Zoom black. Yellow, 43. Watch out now. 50 series.
Hey, read our key, read our key.
Hey, green. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
52 grass.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yellow, zoom. Ready?
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Dolphins first down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Edo blue. Red, cycle. Set cut.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
A return now from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Hold the ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to air this one out. That is caught.
Darryl Green, you get burnt like that?
Into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker on for the
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. He's inside the 30. And he will not get to the end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Ready,
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked.
To the goal line and in. Down Miami. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 60, 70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here is second down and 7.
Here we go. Start.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
60, drop 60. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Get it. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Moving to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. You're trying to threaten him. You're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Got it. Ready?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey. 19 tight. 19 tight. Lions.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches.
18.
Get back here.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have a
Pop, Mom.
1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st down, Browns.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson.
Mom, Pop.
Too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Mom, Pop.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Crack all 80.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Commit red. Go red. Hey, set.
Travel start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, red. Ready?
Now give on the ground.
Number 22, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Black. 52 Bulls. Ready.
The Browns have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but
Yeah.
before it turns
Oh,
into a run,
man.
you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Steele. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Goal team. 45. White. Hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
Yellow.
2nd and
Blue.
6.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Dallas Turner on the stop.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Yellow. Go. Yellow. 43.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Got it.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Claude Ray. Hey, blue. 10 black. Grill green. Ready?
Left side, it's complete. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blue, go. White. Bang.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
Hey, red. Blue, 32. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go red. Black chop. Steel, black. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. A quick slap, caught by Boyd. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown Miami. His 4th TD grab of the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll start at the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
60. Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Ready.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man who's trying to hook up with that. It's 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
He'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
The tight end going in motion to the left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
That's right.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Ten cycle. Set.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow. Go. Yellow. 22.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the 34-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
6. Ready. Red. 38. Zoom back. Go blue. Go. Set.
And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Kick by Malachi starts. He works free, right side. And he is going to bring this one back. The DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Medlock. Medlock. Hey, it's third quarter. I'm in the game, third
Just
quarter.
1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away.
Hey, what league is this?
This will be returnable
Trap.
for Steele.
Okay.
And he's going to be taken
Bet.
down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
On the set. 22 Kilo. Ready.
Right back to the air following that pick six. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On third down, they'll throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes,
That is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
and Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returnable for Steele. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Come on. Ready?
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Mason Graham. It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Steal. Black.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This is caught 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Sampson will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Steer. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Opposite. Green. Set.
Now a give up the middle. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Hey, red. Cut, cut.
He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow. Zoom. 40 seconds.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. Gives a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
60 red. 60 red. Black shot. Claws red. Set.
Back to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Black ultra. Drill green. Hut, hut.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Got his man at the 6. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 5-yard line.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
22 needle. Yellow, lining. Hut, hut.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Ready?
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Browns 56. Dolphins 37.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Captain 11.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cleveland.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Dragon. Ready? Ready?
Back to the air one more time. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, Browns. That his second touchdown tonight.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Fight. 6. Ready. Ready.
The middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
65. Let's go. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Got it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Zone red. 50. Green. Set. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Zoom black. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Break. Down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Check white. Set hut. Check 10 black. Hut, hut.
On the ground, they go with their running back. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Claw 10. Hut.
Rolling right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
On the ready. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. 10 cycle. Blue striker. Claws red. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line. 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
This one is caught. A 4th and goal. They deliver. Touchdown Miami. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
They're going to try to run it in and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? 70, 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going right, it's taken. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
92.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Browns' 1st
Get it.
down.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
77. Dolphins 44.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Set cut.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
On the ball.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Cut, cut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards that time to number 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Slice, 97. Set, go.
Open man downfield. It's Boyd. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
On the
Their head
double.
coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point
32.
conversion.
Ready, ready.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Big Smith score, Browns 77, Dolphins 52.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now, he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that had its shares. It covers 51 yards.
Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
At the 6-yard line.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Hey, green, black 40. Black shot. Seal, black. Drill, green. Ready?
He'll look to throw. A quick slant, caught by Boyd. There he goes again. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And the Dolphins.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Come on, blue is striking. 10 black. Go red. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys. And
challenge a non-call. The Cleveland starters have outscored the Detroit starters 74-36. And that's a foul call on Harris. Mobley will shoot two. So that's 74 points from the Cleveland starters and 73 total points from the Detroit Pistons. Well, they just...
Hello?
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, just send it.
Okay.
Alright.
Detroit is getting blown on its home floor in a decisive Game 7. Well, there's no question. I mean, Cleveland had a chance to win on their home floor the other night. They wrapped up the series and they got blown out and got outworked. And then Detroit's gotten outworked here today. Look, Cleveland Game 5 here was their first road win in the playoffs. They lost